Have you ever felt like the exact thing you feared in a relationship ended up becoming your reality? You feared they would leave and they did. You feared they would lose interest and suddenly they pulled away. But when you hoped they would love you deeply, stay and choose you, those desires somehow stayed just out of reach. A study from the Journal of Anxiety Disorder in 2021 showed that individuals who chronically anticipate abandonment tend to unconsciously behave in a way that lead to disconnection, fulfilling the very outcome they feared. So today, I'm going to break down why your fears often manifest faster than your desires and how to flip that using the power of your subconscious mind. But before we get started, don't forget to check out my YouTube premium course on how to heal a heartbreak in less than 2 minutes, and I teach you some of the most advanced subconscious science and how to shift your reality in this particular course. So I'll leave a link in the description. Do check it out. Now, the first thing we need to understand is fear is a belief with intense emotion. So let's start here. Fear is just a belief, but with more emotional fuel. Neuroscientist Dr. Joseph explains that fear activates the amygdala and forms long-lasting memory imprints, which is why fearful thoughts are stored faster and more vividly than neutral or even positive ones. So when you fear rejection, ghosting, or abandonment, your brain and body memorize it emotionally. That emotional charge becomes a vibrational magnet, and the universe, your subconscious, your behavior begins acting out that script. So here is a quick test. Take a second. What fear have you emotionally rehearsed on a daily basis? Just think about this for a minute and just observe. The one you are emotionally embodying is the one you are likely manifesting into your reality. And this is why your affirmations sometimes don't work. Emotional engagement creates neurological wiring. According to Harvard psychologist Dr. Jill Bolt-Taylor, it only takes 90 seconds for an emotion to run its course unless you choose to loop it within your thoughts. If you're looping fearful thoughts all day, you're emotionally rehearsing fear, not belief. And the end result is your fear has a stronger neural network and it manifests faster. Now let's put all of that into relationship perspective to observe what happens. This is especially relevant in relationships. Research from the National Institute of Mental Health reveals that attachment trauma in childhood, especially with the father figure, can lead to anxious, preoccupied attachment later in life. This form of attachment is characterized by fear of abandonment, need for constant validation, and emotional hypervigilance. If your father was absent, emotionally distant, or inconsistent during the first 9 years of your life, it may have impaired your self-worth, sense of safety, and core identity. You may find yourself chasing emotionally unavailable people or fearing abandonment because your body memorized fear as love. You might attract emotionally unavailable people or even people who are not available. The point is, when fear and belief are fighting inside of you, fear usually wins. The University of Wisconsin's neuroscience lab found that the brain gives greater attention and memory priority to emotionally negative information over positive stimuli. This creates an internal counterforce. You believe you are worthy of love, but you feel they will leave. Now guess which one your subconscious listens to first? The one with the emotional backing, that is your fear. Now, to truly manifest your desires, especially in love, you need to release the emotional weight of fear and embed belief with emotional intensity. And this is what we do inside my 15 days instant healing program. I use neurological reprogramming techniques backed by somatic and quantum-based tools. This helps in rewiring your emotional memory, building emotionally charged belief states, and activating safe, powerful love template in your body. This isn't spiritual bypassing. This is nervous system reconditioning. Now, to give you guys some example about how this is really important is, I have observed this in my life and my clients' life. Anytime people come into my program, the very first thing I do is I make them sign up for a free mini therapy session with me. Now, in this session, what I technically do is I ask them certain questions. Now, at the surface level, you might think that these questions are being asked for me to understand your situation, such as I will ask people like, what are you currently facing in your relationship that makes you want to change something about your life? And the moment they start talking, I'm not listening to the exact situation. I'm looking at the manifestation of what's happening inside their subconscious mind, and I can just tell what kind of fears are stored in their subconscious mind. Then I ask them this really precise question: what do you truly desire to achieve in your relationships? And the moment they start talking about what do they want to achieve, now I know the belief that they have inside of themselves that is currently so weak that we need to rewire that. And that is when I decide if I can help this particular person. And trust me, guys, I have observed this in my life as well. Fears are backed by intense emotions. However, beliefs are not backed by intense emotion. That's the reason fears will manifest faster as compared to belief. So the right way to manifest anything into your life is to hold on to a positive belief, such as I'm worthy or I am being loved. Now, once you have that belief, the right way to make sure you can back this belief with emotion is start celebrating your win. The way I do it is, if I want to manifest something, first of all, I will have a belief that is really powerful that it is going to happen. Then what I tend to do is I'll usually listen to some really positive songs and I'll start celebrating that feeling of celebrating my win. I do it non-stop. I do it really frequently. And as a result of that, things manifest into my life. And often at times people would ask me, how are you so patient when things are being so chaotic in your life? And the answer is, I know my belief will win. Now, if you feel like you are done letting fear shape your life, I invite you to try out my 15 days instant healing program. Now, this program is really result driven. In this program, I will help you shift your neurology. The moment we shift your neurology, your beliefs will shift. Your reality will shift. I will teach you the art of instant healing hypnosis and conversational hypnosis. Now you combine these two tools together and you become an unstoppable magnet for whatever you truly desire. But remember, guys, this program is not for everyone. I will personally assess your subconscious mind in this free mini therapy session with me. And if I feel like I can promise you the results and you are a good fit for my program, I will allow you to enroll into my program. However, if I feel like I cannot promise you the result, or my team feels like your application doesn't align with our values or our criteria, we will refuse your admission. So I hope you guys like this video and you guys understand how your subconscious mind is really powerful and the power of your belief. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Up until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and remember the power of your belief. Start celebrating your win. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and leave a lovely comment to show some love. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.